Good morning, Victoria Cole. Today I will be discussing the topic of water pollution and how human beings can make a significant impact and difference to water. These individuals use water each and every single day as it is essential for life on Earth. This image is the main purpose for me choosing this topic, as I personally love the ocean, the surf and all the creatures within it. Water makes up 70% of Earth's surface. However, only 2.5% of this is fresh. Rest of the percentage is salt. Out of this 2.5%, 70% is frozen and leaving approximately 1% for human consumption. Fresh water is naturally renewable resource. This is due to it being found in lakes, reservoirs, rivers, and underground resources. Additionally, the hydrological cycle determines that through precipitation, transfer of atmospheric moisture from sea to land, and evapotranspiration. Therefore, fresh water may be continuously present for human beings. The 6 billion people on Earth are dependent upon water. The World Health Organization found that an estimated 1.2 billion people lack access to water supply, making water pollution a global environmental issue. Increasing populations and rapid urbanization increase the demand for fresh water. Scarcity of water and low water quality is associated with illnesses and waterborne diseases. After 1972, the Clean Water Act ensured that the development of principles of sustainable development into countries to ensure the protection of this vital resource. This act made it unlawful to discharge any pollutants from a point source into navigable waters. This made an impact to change the way governments, societies, and individuals disposed of water and treated water supply. It is identified as the exposure of pollutants to water systems that are insufficiently treated and therefore impede upon human activity. Science plays a major role on the ability of countries to have control, sustain, and manage water pollution strategies. Science is used in the form of treatment, facilities testing, analyzing data, and technology. There are a number of reasons for pollution to contaminate water, most of which are due to human activity, population increase, and urbanization. Industrial waste is a major contaminant of water. Industry and factory runoffs release chemicals into large bodies of water. According to Adim and Alumi 2014, industrial waste is dumped into areas where water is used to home consumption. Marine life and water quality is affected by sulfur dioxide, lead, and mercury. These are all non-biodegradable products. Oil used for manufacture and transportation is damaging when discharged into waters, as it cannot dissolve. Science is the industrial activity that requires the use of water and is central to the disposal of industrial waste. Agriculture is another human activity that causes pollution. The main pollutants used in agriculture include pesticides, chemical fertilizer, and livestock manure. Sewage and wastewater is an additional contributor to polluting water. A forever increase in population globally presents that sewage treatment and management is greater than ever. There are a large percentage of developing countries that discharge waste without sewage treatment directly into water sources. Sewage can be treated through septic tanks and treatment plants, making it available for reuse. Another form of wastewater is ocean and marine dumping. Companies are responsible for dumping 300 to 400 tons of solvents, toxic sludge, and oil into water sources each year. The health of human beings is at risk if individuals are drinking and using water for domestic consumption. Improvements in water access do not result in health impacts if sanitation is not improved. For water to be accessible for human consumption, it must be of high quality and a sewage system must be adequate. Many health issues have been associated with polluted water systems. Water pollution can impact negatively upon ecosystems. Animals and marine life's water supply is affected, making the water in which they live impossible to drink or repair their habitats. To give an example, more than 1 million seabirds and 100,000 marine mammals die each year from pollution-related issues. Aquatic ecosystems are at great risk of extinction as pollution such as plastics, aluminium, and general waste threaten sea life. The effects of water pollution have become quite circular as mercury is polluted into water systems. Fish then live off the mercury water systems, then consumed by humans. Water pollution affects every facet of life on Earth. Australian households use 400 litres of water per day, 70% for family, 22% for industry, and 8% for domestic consumption. These figures exemplify the essentiality for water to be scientifically treated, tested, and managed. Sydney Waters takes a measure to protect the public health and environment by regularly taking samples from large bodies of water and also do quarterly drinking water reports to test chemical content, purity, and the presence of pollutants. Countries that are significantly impacted by water pollution experience a lack of service and hygienic resources to assist in water quality and sanitation. To reduce adverse health effects, quality testing on a continual basis is essential into preventing the proliferation of waterborne diseases causing bacteria. Other scientific strategies include desalination plants, chemical testing, biological testing, water management, and government legislations, all of which promote the reduction of pollutants entering the systems of water. To conclude, water pollution is a devastating global environmental issue. The world contains 750 million people who lack access to safe water. Water pollution is therefore a significant global issue that calls for scientific intervention, human behavioural change, and government laws and legislations to provide access to fresh water. The future of water sustainability depends on either sufficient scientific treatment or the use of natural organic products that can be monitored. Science, unfortunately, can only go so far in ridding this world of water pollution, which is the most important to educate individuals to be conscious of the environmental impact they have of the choices they have chosen. This is just an image I like to show you. Yeah, thank you.